It's a place of between tides, the ebb and the flow, often where the sun will rise and the sun will set in some form. I can see is us.
Oh, we could back up a bit.
Careful.
Hi, guys.
Hello. We're beach people now.
Yeah.
Isn't it nice? And cold. It's very cold
It
today.
is very cold today.
It is very cold.
Today we're at White Rocks Beach.
White Rocks is my favourite beach.
Yeah.
This is. Is it yours?
Good. I don't know. I really like Port Ballantrae is growing on me.
I like it, but it's
Front
too.
Scary Beach.
Yes, exactly. That's why it's a scary beach. This beach is. I think it's special to me because it's where it's the first beach we came to when we got here, and it was literally my first time seeing the ocean since I left, like properly.
Yeah.
And going in it and whatever, and it made me feel better. It just made me feel like I'm home. So Murphy's here, wherever Murphy is. Murphy, there we go. Look, the beach for me is a liminal place. It's not only the place where the land meets the water or the water meets the land. It's a place of between tides, the ebb and the flow, often where the sun will rise and the sun will set in some form.
Yeah.
It holds, I suppose it's like a vein or a crease within the fabric of our own mundane lives. It's a point of what we presume to be nothingness, where you can find it and you can connect with it easier than in other places.
Do you think it's specifically the ocean, or that any kind of place with a wave or any kind of body of water?
All water's connected.
Yeah.
All things are connected. But water is the epitome of that universal energy. It is the materialization of it.
I think for me it's a bit different though. I think it's more the sound of the waves
Right.
is calming.
So you're more of like an Enya
Yeah.
form of
Spiritual enlightenment.
communing with nature rather than
no, I do. I do think it makes you realize how small you are.
Yes. No, it does. It's like when you're looking up at a mountain from its feet, you know,
Yeah.
this sudden roar, this raw power and that noise has been going on endlessly. That noise, whether it's loud or whether it's soft, has been going since before we were even here.
Yeah.
Non-stop, constantly, never a moment, never a day off.
Yeah.
And there's that power and that history behind it. Did you see that thing about water and how water has consciousness? It holds the memory of everything that it experiences.
Yeah.
And only now do scientists are starting to realise that there is more to water than just its, I suppose, its base form that people take it for.
Yeah.
Hopefully one day they'll also realise that there's more to everything, not just water.
Not just water, yeah.
But, yeah.
Murphy! Come here. The tide's coming in, Murphy. The tide's coming in. So you were saying about that, what'd you say? That water has memories?
Yeah, of course it does.
Like Frozen?
Yeah, exactly like Frozen. But it does.
You reckon?
It holds the memory of everything it's ever been. And that's everything. It didn't just materialise out of nowhere either. It was always present, just like you, just like me, just like all things. Just in a different form. Memory has the inherent ability, water has the inherent ability to remember that form. We don't. Which gives water its fluidity.
Yeah.
It also makes it a constant in life. Nice.
Come here, you can see the castle. My wobbly hands. Here it is. Do you reckon that, you know, like people can put different energies into water?
Yes.
Do you reckon that people are doing that right?
Yes and no. If I could tell every single person on the planet what they should go and do right now, go and find some water. a cup of water, run the sink, run a bath, find a puddle. I don't care, it doesn't matter. And tell water what you want it to do. Not in a selfish way, you want it to go out there, you want it to be love and positivity. If every single person did that, you would be sending that out. Water always finds its source. And it's a way of tipping the scales of balance right now.
We just had storm, is it Eowyn?
Ewan.
Ewan, and so a lot of crap has washed up on the beach. Ooh!
What's that?
Is that almost hagstone?
Oh, is it a hagstone? Or is it a half
Almost.
hagstone? Almost.
Yeah.
There's a lot of almost hagstones around here.
Yeah. What's that one? Looks like a wee seed.
What'd you
A wee
find?
acorn. Any good ones for carbon?
I found one.
We'll see.
That's one of the things we should talk about as well, is that sometimes rocks don't want to go home with you.
Yeah, it's true.
This is nice. It has I think it has a high granite content, silica content. So it's going to be very difficult to carve. But it's got a little hole in it.
Oh,
Yeah, you
there
see
go.
that?
Yeah.
There's two little holes in it. It's almost like a face, like one of the forest spirits.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, sometimes I pick up a stone and then I'm carrying it for a while and it just looks sad. I go and put it back where I found it.
Aw.
So just sometimes they do or they don't want to go home with you, you know.
I think there's something so nice too about the actual white rocks at the beach.
The
'Cause
chalk.
They're absolutely massive.
Yeah. Oh, they're great. It's lovely stratigraphy.
What are you looking at?
We have a pooper. Get the
Oh.
bag.
Bloody hell.
Sometimes I charge my water.
Huh?
Sometimes I charge my water.
I know.
Do you charge your water?
Program it, yeah.
What do you program it to do?
Whatever I need it to. Clean the car, say. No, oftentimes healing the self, obviously. Helping to improve memory for a beauty regime,
Ooh.
clearly.
House. Murphy.
What else? I mean, that's mainly it, unless you're using it for forms of witchcraft, or you're using like divination, or using it to scry with.
Hope you guys liked today's vlog.
Hello!
We're going to finally record episode 1 of the podcast today. It's about spirit guides again.
Yep.
Going to revisit that. I think that was one of our first episodes. All right. Love you.
Love you!